What up, everybody? It's iPadBeatmaking.com here today on Tuesday, April 13th, 2021, giving you some news you can use. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button, as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the latest news, tips, tricks, sales, beats, reviews, updates, and more. And we want to know, are you enjoying the more frequent news update videos, or should we just do our usual time at once a week on Fridays? Let us know in the comments section down below. Now, before we get to the top story of the April event, we've got some news about a new release from Clevgram by the name of Slammer. It's currently $9.99, and that's an introductory price that'll go on until May 3rd, and it's 37.5% off, end quote. Slammer is a multi-sampled AUV3 drum plugin that contains 30 different instruments made from a huge load of professionally recorded and edited samples. Integrated custom-built real-time effects combined with some clever routing makes Slammer a versatile and flexible virtual instrument that is capable of rendering anything from natural acoustic to heavily distorted and compressed sounds. The audio engine consists of 12 separate instrument players that are mapped to different MIDI notes. Each one of these players can be assigned to any of the 30 instruments available, and also provide a large set of individual settings like pitch, filtering, effects, sends, decay time, velocity mapping, and much more. Globally, there's a quote dirt section for distortion and compression, a reverb and tone control. The amount of dirt and reverb can be tweaked individually for each instrument. On top of all, Slammer comes with about 30 factory presets that cover anything from light and slick to heavy and gritty, end quote. So this looks like a really nice addition to the Clevgram collection. If you grabbed it, be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. We want to hear your feedback on it. What's this good for? What would you compare it to? And what DAW are you using it in? That way we can get a better idea of how your workflow, what genre of music you're making and things like that, as well as your opinion. There is also news that Mod Art is working on an iOS port of Piano Tech, and this is great news because it means we'll be getting more modeled instruments similar to those made by Audio Modeling, how they're really nice and expressive, but they're really small in size. And that's perfect for iOS devices because a lot of people only have 32 or 64 gig devices, and the more you can save on space, the better. So highly looking forward to that. No definitive timeline on when it will be released yet, but it's good to know that it's at least being worked on. And for our top story, Apple is finally giving us an announcement. They're calling the event the Spring Loaded event, and it will be on April 20th, 2021. That's a week from today at, I believe, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And of course, we'll be giving you our feedback and our thoughts on whatever the release is on that day, if all goes well. But there's a few rumors going around about a new iPad mini possibly. Now, there is a rumor about the iPad mini being featured among the iPads at the event, and that's definitely possible, but without more confirmation, I don't really want to speculate too much on that. The real thing that we've got here so far that we can kinda, with some greater than 80% speculate here is that there will be a mini LED backlit iPad Pro, and that is said to be exclusive to the 12.9-inch model. Even though an 11-inch model will also be presented, the mini LED backlighting will be exclusive to the 12.9-inch model. And there's also said to possibly be delays on that 12.9-inch model due to the fact that the manufacturing is not keeping up speed, etc., etc. And that's probably why this event got, pushed back to April instead of just being the March announcement that it was originally rumored to be. It's probably due to manufacturing issues, so that makes a lot of sense. But the big deal is that they're expected to get the faster A14X chip, which is on par with the M1 chip in Macs, and they'll also get Thunderbolt support, supposedly. And the cellular models will get the 5G just like the iPhone 12 models, so that's going to be great for you people who like to get the LTE versions of the iPad. You'll now have access to that 5G, and I can see that being really powerful on an iPad to be able to have something that's essentially like a laptop with that kind of speed. But let's talk about this Thunderbolt support and what it means. And of course, let's talk about, is Logic Pro coming to the iPad? Because all of the groundwork is being laid due to this Thunderbolt connection. If the Thunderbolt connection is in fact a thing, does this mean that our UAD interfaces are going to work? Does this mean that the Apogee Symphony version 1 and 2 that have the Thunderbolt connections, does that mean they're going to work all of a sudden? Does this now open up iOS to take on all of those high-end Thunderbolt devices, or will things require special software and things like that in order to work? I'm guessing some of the stuff is going to require software, but it's going to be really cool to be able to plug up some Thunderbolt devices. Now, I'm thinking this lays the groundwork for Logic Pro or a GarageBand with a lot more power. I'm just thinking about it. We've done it to the max with the gaming and with the graphic stuff and with the LiDAR and with the video editing, photo editing. I'm sure they're going to have another improvement on that. But it really is the audio's turn to get some nice upgrades, right? It's pretty much been independent developers and people like that who are making the most of the code that's available, or AudioKit trying to optimize it as best as possible with the AUV3 stuff. But it's really all been homegrown, right? And it would be nice if Apple finally set the example and said, hey, this is going to be a top tier DAW on iOS. This is what it looks like. Follow our example if you want to get into this ecosystem and do it the way that it's supposed to be done. I would really like to see Apple be assertive and take a step in that direction. Or collaborate with another company and put them at the forefront. They've done it with other companies such as Adobe, a lot of the gaming companies, things like that. So I would really like to see them take that step with music. But we will find out everything on Tuesday, but I just wanted to give you that quick update that we finally got a confirmed day and time for the latest Apple event. And finally, it's here. There was a part of me that was a little worried that we were now going to get pushed back to May or even the WWDC. I think that's what it's called, right? Worldwide Developer Conference. Yeah. So that's what I thought might have happened if we weren't going to get an announcement about the Apple event this week. I was like, ooh, they're going to push that back to June or something. But anyways, thankfully, it's coming up on April 20th. And while I'm here, let me give you a couple of sales. Cubasis 3 is still on sale, but let me tell you, Cubasis 3 has a pattern of sales and updates going hand in hand, and we're hearing that Cubasis 3 update is on the way soon. Can't give you anything definitive other than that, just letting you know that that's what I'm hearing. So be sure to take advantage of the sale where Cubasis is like $14 off from $49.99 to $35.99 if in fact you are interested in using Cubasis at all. Now would be the time to grab that so that you'll be able to take advantage of whatever is gonna happen with the new update. And again, I'm hearing the update is good, so keep that in mind. And we've also got a couple more. We've got Digistick Strummer AUV3 plugin. It was $8.99, it's now $5.99. And BST 100 version 2 Super Overdrive was $19.99 and it's currently $9.99. And with that said, we're about to get out of here. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss out on the latest news, tips, tricks, sales, beats, reviews, updates, and more. And be sure to check out some of the best kits available for iOS at iPadbeatmaking.com. It's iPadbeatmaking.com. Peace.